Hello and welcome to this video. Today we're going to be making some bunting, and this is what bunting is. And maybe you recognise this because we're seeing quite a lot of it at the moment, hanging outside people's houses and across streets and so on. So I thought it would be nice today to do that and make some of it ourselves. Not only because it's a nice decoration, but also because it's really mathematical. So what's mathematical about it? Well, the first thing you can see obviously is that it is made from triangles. So let's remind ourselves quickly of the types of triangle that there are. So you can see here we've got 5 different types of triangle. We've got scalene, isosceles, right angled triangle, equilateral and an obtuse angled triangle. Now, I have chosen to draw isosceles triangles for my bunting here. And I think they're one of the best, but you can of course also do your bunting using equilateral triangles. So, for the purposes of today, I'm going to do a demonstration doing some bunting using isosceles triangles. So what equipment do you need today to do this lesson? Well, you need a compass, a spare pencil, a ruler, a pair of scissors, a hole punch, and some string as well, okay? Some string. You will also need some paper or card. If you have card in different colours, then that is brilliant. I appreciate you might not have that, so of course you can just use paper and then you can colour it in afterwards and make it as creative as you like. Decorate it with felt tips or colouring pencils or stickers even. You can be as creative as you like, but for the purposes of today's example I'm going to use different pieces of coloured card. Okay, so you can either pause the video and go and get all that equipment now, or you can watch this video and then go and get your equipment ready to do it. So let's start. So I'm going to get a piece of coloured card and I'm going to draw an isosceles triangle. And in maths we normally talk about constructing shapes and in particular constructing triangles. Now constructing in maths basically just means drawing them. But crucially you sometimes need a compass. So just before you use this, just check the health of your compass. So make sure it's not too loose and not too tight as well. You also need to make sure that your pencil, the tip of your pencil, is exactly in line with the sharp point of your compass. Okay, so they absolutely need to be on the same level there that you can see with my ruler. They must not be, or your pencil must not be like that. Okay, you can see there they are not level. So once you've got your compass absolutely right, you are ready to begin. Now, for the bunting that I showed you at the beginning, I chose the following dimensions. I chose a 6 centimetre baseline. So I'm going to draw that, a 6 centimetre baseline. And then I chose my other 2 sides, which of course on an equilateral on an isosceles triangle are equal. I chose that length to be 8 centimetres. So I opened out my compass to 8 centimetres, like so. So this base is 6 centimetres and I want the other 2 sides equal in length and both 8 centimetres. So once you've opened out your compass to 8 centimetres, put the compass point in there and draw an arc up here at 8 centimetres. Then move your paper or card over to here and do the same from here. Do an arc so that they cross like so. That then gives you the point at which at the top your isosceles triangle is formed. So just a quick reminder of the dimensions I chose there, 6 centimetres there and 8 centimetres there. If you wanted to do an equilateral triangle, of course you just have to choose your dimension there and then just make sure that your lengths here were the same, so that all sides are the same. That's if you want to do an equilateral triangle. So I've chosen to do an isosceles triangle here. Okay, so that is an isosceles triangle that is going to form part of my bunting. You can choose different dimensions, so if you want your little triangles to be a bit bigger, that's absolutely fine, but just bear in mind that your compass can only really successfully open to about 11.5 centimetres. Okay, so that's probably the limit of the length of the longer sides of your triangle. So just be aware of that. So once you have drawn that, once you've decided on the dimensions of your isosceles triangle, you can then keep drawing them. So we'll cut them out in a minute because I want to use my card as efficiently as possible. So what I'm going to now do is I'm going to turn it round and I'm going to draw another one going the other way. Okay, so now I'm going to draw my 6 centimetre baseline here. Open out my compass to 8 centimetres, like so. And then draw my 2 arcs like I did before. And that way I'm saving a bit of paper as well, a bit of card. If you do them like this, one going this way and one going the other way, then it saves a little bit of paper or card. So it depends on how much card or paper you have as to how big you make your triangles and how you arrange them to use your paper or card as efficiently as possible. So I've got a couple of triangles there. So now I'm going to cut them out. So I'm just going to cut out one for demonstration purposes. And I'm going to put it with the other 2 that I did earlier. Okay, now how to put it all together? Well, this is where your hole punch comes in. So you want to just use one part of your, because obviously it creates 2 holes normally, so now we're just going to use it to do, or just use the one part of the hole punch. And make 2 little holes there. So I'm going to do that on each one, like so. And then get some string. Now, this is how I recommend you weave it in and out. So, if you want them to be laid out like so, pick up this one, go underneath first of all, underneath, and then over the top. And you can see there how it makes it like that. I'm going to do the same for the second one, so under, through, and over. under, through and over. And there you have it, some bunting. And you can now obviously decorate it how you wish and be as creative as you wish to be with them. So, when you've finished, it would be really nice to see a photo of your completed bunting. And I will open up the posts page on our team so that you can post some photos of your bunting there. I really look forward to seeing your creativity come out in today's lesson. Thanks for watching.